Hey folks, just want to do a quick, unedited, unscripted kind of life channel update, because a lot of things have all just kind of happened all at once. Most importantly, I got my first piece of Hell of a Boss merch. It arrived exactly 2 days late for the most recent episode, so I couldn't wear it in that reaction. And then I didn't wear it for the video that I have coming out next week, which is Hell of a Boss themed for some reason. So, and I didn't want to wait until like January for the next actual episode. So here, I just figured I'd wear it here today. I got the one of the IMP crew. I love the design. It's kind of one of the basic ones that's kind of readily available. And yes, I know there's a plant behind me. I'll explain here in a second. But real talk though, the real big news that just happened is the SAG-AFTRA strike is over. The union and the AMPTP have come to a tentative agreement, and thus the strike is coming to an end. So what that means for the channel is that the kind of bigger main shows that I've been doing are going to continue that have been on hiatus since July. I guess only Owl House has been on hiatus because I haven't actually started Infinity Train yet. So hey, Infinity Train's coming. Surprise, not surprise. It's weird to put myself back in the headspace of July, right? I think it was the week I had that video set to release is when the strike started, and I kind of pulled my stuff back. I wanted to stand in solidarity with the striking actors who are asking people to not promote struck work. So I kind of added myself to that, and I did see a couple other reactors kind of do the same. So hey, good on them for that. But that's now at an end. So I kind of wanted to just give a quick little channel update to kind of talk about the next couple months and kind of just where my head's at as far as what I'm going to be doing and am planning to do. So like I said, Owl House will be starting back up next week as I record and post this. I believe we're starting off with season 2, episode 7, and we'll be going from there. I have one other, like I said, I have a Hell of a Boss kind of themed thing also that I've edited and is up for next week. So I want to get a little bit of ahead on editing the Infinity Trains a little bit. So I'm going to postpone Infinity Train by 1 week. But then that next week when we have Owl House 208, we will have Infinity Train Season 1, Episodes 1 and 2 reaction. And I'm going to do those in 2 episode chunks. Just feels right because it's a shortened 11-minute series as opposed to the 23-minute ones. And do two episodes per video there. So I want to get a little ahead, at least as ahead as I am on Owl House, because I have through 209 edited and ready to go, basically. So hopefully those will continue to be weekly from there. So I think the initial thing I was planning on doing when we still didn't know the release date for Has Been Hotel was I was planning on just doing the first season of Infinity Train. I think looking at the calendar, the way it's going to end up falling, I think I'm going to do the first, this is still a little up in the air, but at least what I'm planning right now, the first 2 seasons of Infinity Train, and then putting that on pause for when Has Been Hotel comes out in January. And then whichever ends first between Owl House and Has Been Hotel, Infinity Train will pick up in that slot for seasons 3 and 4. I really hope there's not too much overlap with the Has Been stuff because I really want to hit Has Been like right as soon as it comes out. Might be a couple 3 video weeks there in January, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's kind of my plan. That's all the stuff I have planned. It's weird, as I record this, this is right around the time when we'd be digging into Owl House Season 3. I think, looking at it, I think Halloween was going to be 301, so I guess this week, as I'm recording this, would have been 302, the penultimate episode. And now, oops, obviously we have all of Season 3, of course, and then more than half of Season 2 to go. Yeah, rough stuff there waiting for that, but I'm really, really excited to get back into the swing of things. And I think I said earlier, hopefully doing these weekly. I guess just a bit of a life update here, and I said I was going to explain the plant behind me, so here goes. I am starting a new job next week. I got made a very, very good offer, so I'm leaving the place where I've been for the last 7 years of my life. And starting up a brand new position. It's very, very exciting, but also, a little scary. First new job in a very long time. So there will be some adjustments to that. However, I will say, just in terms of scheduling stuff, this I'm going from where I'm currently at. We have 30-minute lunches, going to hour-long lunches here at this job. So I'm going to do my best to try to get like a laptop editing situation kind of figured out to where I can actually do some editing on my lunch breaks and hopefully be a lot more consistent with that kind of stuff because, you know, with a family and all that kind of stuff in the evenings, it's, you know, difficult for me to feel like I can slip away to edit. My wife says, like, take all the time you need, do all the stuff, like, you're good, but you know, it's just a little guilty for me. So if I can figure out like a little editing thing on my lunch breaks, I think that would be pretty good and we'd be really, really cooking. And as far as other kind of video stuff, I'm like 95% done with a script of ranking every Creed song objectively. It's just this dumb idiot idea I've had in my head, and I'm almost done with the script. So at some point I'm going to start filming that, and God knows how long that's going to take. I think the way the script is looking, it's probably going to be around an hour-long video, but it's going to be insane. It's going to be unhinged. I'm really, really excited for that. But yeah, I guess just to recap, Owl House starting back up, Infinity Train starting up, and then Has Been Hotel as it starts airing in January. Super, super excited. And then, hey, we'll see where the channel goes from there. And I guess just one last thing for me to kind of touch on is, since the strike was going on, I haven't really been talking about like films or shows I've been watching on social media or Twitter. So I kind of want to just give a quick little rundown of some of the biggest things that have impacted me that I've watched over the last couple of months. My wife and I did go to the theaters to see both Barbie and Oppenheimer. I loved both of them for completely different reasons. Barbie was a hell of a lot of fun. I loved just, man, if Barbie doesn't sweep the technical Oscars this year, something is wrong. Just the set design, the costuming, the makeup, like all of those. And then Margot Robbie was fan-fucking-tastic in the lead as Barbie. You know, I really hope she wins Best Actress at the Oscars, because it was, what a weird, special, great movie that was. And then to pair it up with Oppenheimer, a completely different, a biopic, a 3-hour-long drama film. I think the way I've been describing it in my head is it's the shortest 3-hour film I've ever seen, because I was never bored. The pacing was like perfect in it. It was a phenomenal film. I loved it. I was never bored. I was on like the edge of my seat like the whole time. It was a fantastic movie. And what a wild double feature. And I'm so glad that both films were very successful. That both of them like busted over $1 billion at the box office. Both deserved it. Both were very, very well crafted films. You know, different from the normal kind of stuff that you see break the box office. As far as other stuff I've been watching, in October, The Fall of the House of Usher, the new series from Mike Flanagan, absolutely fantastic. Another banger from Mike Flanagan. He's really done no wrong, I think. But as far as his Netflix shows that he's put out, I would rank this at like my second favorite. This was really, really good. I'm not too familiar. I obviously I know some of the more famous Edgar Allan Poe stories, but even some of the less familiar ones, it was just a very well-crafted narrative, and the way he managed to, like, you know, sneak in all the Poe references was just really, really cool to see. The only show of his that I would rank above it is Midnight Mass, which might actually be my favorite live action series ever. Midnight Mass is really, really good. So for House of Usher to even feel like it comes close to that, pretty good stuff. And then most recently, my wife and I watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which was a lot. I think I said to her afterwards, I feel like I just ate a 5-course meal watching this. Beautiful movie. One of the prettiest looking, excuse me, best, how do I want to describe this? Best well-animated movie I've ever seen. It was just an absolute treat for the eyes. It was very overwhelming to watch, but it was, you know, it was really, really good. I don't know how I would say to compare it to the first one as far as how much I liked it, because the first one was like, a full story basically, and this was like a part one of two kind of thing. But a fantastic movie nonetheless. So yeah, I'm sure I've watched some other stuff here and there, but those are the kind of four main ones I wanted to bring up here. Yeah. So hey, if you're still watching here, thank you very much. Thank you all so much for being so patient with me during this time. I'm super excited to get back into the into the Owl House and share the Infinity Train with you. I thought the first video was really good, and I was very excited to share it. And then I had to sit on it for about 4 months. And I think, I don't think I lost anything in translation between that time, because I think the second video, the second set of reactions, is just as good, if not better. It's certainly a lot more unhinged, and hey, you'll see why when that airs. But hey, man, just thank y'all. I think this is going to be a really good time for the channel moving forward. I'm just super excited. So hey, I'll catch you next week for some Owl House, or if you're not into that, I'll catch you at a later point with something else. Take easy, and I'll see you soon.